Why don't I have a issue? I actually don't know, bro. Founder 1 month subscriber. You have shit. You have the founder badge. Shit. Yeah, work, man. Yeah. What hours you be working? I work 3 to 11, bro. Shit's so ass.
And these people you said come after Hurricane?
I don't know if I know
This
what
is
a founder
Enoch
is.
Police Department patrol officers, Officer Humphreys and Officer Roy, responding to a welfare call at a house in Enoch, Utah. They're on the lookout for 40-year-old Torsha Haight. She's in the middle of a
Oh,
divorce and
okay.
hasn't turned up for an
Some
online
nice
appointment.
milk.
The person who she was supposed to have this appointment with ended up contacting the police because they believe that something may have happened to
What we
her as a
watching?
result of the divorce. When the
Watching
officers
Cops stumble on a house full of dead bodies by Ape Huncho. Feel me? What we watching right now?
arrive at the scene, they receive
9 to 6.
response,
That
a
isn't too
fear
bad.
that
Isn't too
something
bad.
is amiss. When they finally make entry, their fears become a reality.
Phoenix City Police Department. Anybody in the house?
Yeah.
We got another one deceased right here.
I haven't watched it. It looks good. What the fuck is this?
On the afternoon
This is again. It's cops stumble on a house of full bodies by Ape Huncho. Okay.
of January 4th,
What's up,
2023,
Mike?
the Enoch Police Department received a call from an unnamed woman who told dispatch that someone known to her, Torsha Haight, had missed an online appointment. Although only an hour had passed, the caller explained that she couldn't get in touch with her via other means. Usually that wouldn't have been a cause for concern, but the thing was, Torsha was going through a divorce with her soon-to-be ex-husband, Michael. The marriage had been on the rocks for a while leading up to the call because Michael had been abusive towards Torsha and allegedly to their eldest daughter, Macy. Given the circumstances, the fact that Torsha had explained to the person who eventually called police that she didn't feel safe in Michael's presence and that she had to live in the same house as him until they divorced because he refused to move out, it meant that harm may have not only come to Torsha but her eldest daughter Macy as well. So it's to no surprise that the call was made.
Hi, Haley, who is going through a divorce and was going to go back to her home last night.
I could treat it better for real.
And I'm a little bit concerned. We had
Shit, probably.
we had an appointment scheduled that she missed. She doesn't ever miss appointments. Is there any way I can set up to do a well check at her home?
Okay, and you said she was supposed to go back home last night, was it?
Yeah, she was away with her parents for like a week, I think, with the kids, and was going to go home last night as they had some divorce paperwork. But I know that she was a little bit concerned for her safety that way, and I just want to make sure she's okay. I can't get her by phone or email, and it's not like her to miss an appointment. It's only been an hour. It's not even, yeah, it's just been an hour.
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, did her and her ex...
That nigga definitely
together?
snapped as soon as she pulled up.
Yes, yeah, that was what the situation was. He was refusing to leave the home, and that's what the paperwork was. She was going to file paperwork to get him out.
Okay, she said that to you specifically that she was concerned for her welfare about going home?
Yeah, she had some concerns about that,
Hey,
and I had some concerns.
I'm not gonna lie, this dispatch officer is like asking a whole bunch of dumb questions. Like, obviously, she said it to her. Like, come on, bro. Like,
her too. I was encouraging her not to do that, but I'm not sure what she decided. But I know her plan was to go home.
Okay, why is she concerned?
why is she concerned?
She has had some violent tendencies.
Why is she concerned? She just told you the bitch was getting abused and she doesn't feel safe around her husband because she's getting a divorce. And we're gonna ask her why. Okay.
In the past, and I believe CPS has been involved, and I actually believe she came and spoke to your police department a couple weeks ago to let her know this divorce was upcoming, just because she didn't really trust him.
Okay, and you said she has an appointment today. Was that like an appointment for you guys to meet up together, or?
Yeah, I'm actually out of state. Otherwise, I would probably check on her myself. But we had a time we were going to meet. We were going to do a video chat.
Okay. In here, do you know by chance, in the past, like, can you?
Well, you can't hear them.
Violent? Was it just?
I know they had a well check with CPS down there. It was with one of the kids. He just has anger issues.
Okay. Do you know if drugs or alcohol are a factor?
No drugs or alcohol, no.
Okay. And do you know if there are any weapons involved?
I've been talking about that. There are firearms in the house. I think they're locked up. I was actually encouraging her to get those out and turn them into you because I knew in Utah you could do that. I used to practice. I know they had guns, but she thought they were safe, locked up.
So the nigga has anger issues, guns in the house, and he's not on drugs or alcohol. Sorry to say, my friend, but sounding like she is gone, especially since she missed the appointment.
I don't know what happened that way.
Volume up button helps with that footer.
I'm thinking he might still have access to those. But they are at least locked up in their house. But I think he has access to open the lock. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be confusing about that.
Okay. And then
it's safe from the kids getting to them.
Now, home Twizzle. Where you at right now, Gavin? Two cars home, no answer. Some sus is definitely going on. Oh wait. By the way. I forgot to say. What's it called? I think Saturday. I'm gonna do it Saturday. I think Saturday I'm gonna do Outlast and Sunday I'm gonna do Wolf Among Us. But I'm gonna do like what is it? How long is the game? Like 3 hours and 30 minutes? Play the game like right through. For however long it takes. There's gonna be like one stream, just whole game through, and I'm gonna do the same thing with Wolf Among Us like the day after. Pretty sure I'm gonna do it Saturday. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday. Listen for my mom. Word. Car's home and no answer. You know that's a bad sign. It's a horrible sign. It was me. What was you?
These people you said come after Hurricane?
Leverkin, maybe? Leverkin Hurricane?
You can see if there's anybody else with that Leverkin.
I'll have someone go by it.
It appeared as if no one was in. No noise could be heard from the property. Just as officers were about to discuss what to do next, they got a call from the Cedar City Police Department stating that Michael had also missed several appointments and hadn't turned up to work. Many of those who worked with Michael were close friends and also knew about the ongoing divorce. What isn't clear is if they were aware of the allegations made against him. With this new information on board, officers Roy and Humphreys became even more concerned. So they decided that they should try and get in touch with other immediate members of the Haight family, their children. 12-year-old Briley, 7-year-old twins Sienna and Eamon, or 4-year-old Gavin. So they reached out to the school district, but there was an issue. The administrator told them that for some reason, only Briley was showing up on their system, and it showed that she wasn't present at school. After the call was made, Officer Roy had to leave the scene due to a prior obligation, leaving Officer Humphreys to try and figure out what on earth was going on. Over the course of the next hour or so, he tried various methods in order to make contact with the family, but failed in his endeavor. So he reached back out to
So did this
Officer
nigga just
Boyd
pull a
and
Chris
asked him
Benoit?
if he knew of any family friends that he could
If y'all know who
contact
Chris
to
Benoit
A,
is, like,
try and get hold of
yeah.
any of the family members, or B, gain access to the property to see if anyone was home. Officer Roy did indeed know someone, a family friend. After contact was made, that family friend met up with Officer Humphreys at the Haight residence. After a brief conversation, a sudden sense of dread overwhelmed them. They felt that something was
I'm not gonna lie, I
definitely
wish
off.
the video would
The
just
family
like
friend
play.
had keys to the property, so they let themselves in, and Officer Humphreys followed close behind.
I wish the video would just play instead. This guy talk.
They were just asking. There's 5 kids.
So what the fuck? How'd he get in?
Phoenix City Police Department. Phoenix City Police Department. Yeah.
There's gonna be other kids. I got you back.
Cedar 673 prioritize this channel. I have 2 deceased on the bed.
Yo, what's good, Thompson? How you doing?
Cedar
Appreciate the follow.
Phoenix City Police Department. Anybody in the hall, make yourself known. I'm gonna clear this room. Nobody.
Good, that's good. Wait, I'm so confused. How do you even get in? Did like a neighbor help him out?
Phoenix City Police Department. Anybody in the house? We got another one deceased right here.
Where have you gone? Where do we?
We need to clear the house. Clear here. We have one more deceased in this bed. Appears to be a gunshot to the face. Check in this room back here.
Oh, so there was a dead body in that room.
One deceased here.
Yo, what's good, Saucy? How you doing, man? Are you interested?
I'm checking here.
Not really, man.
Wait.
Appreciate it though.
One more. Gunshot back ahead.
Why does my subconscious say cause Pete, right? It looks like that I already hit my goal. Plus, like, if you can see my follow count, like it's low. My sub count is high. So you know what I mean? I'm not really gonna change the sub count goal. But yeah. That Brittany Thompson nigga pulled up and fucking just splurged on the nigga, bro. Okay, no worry, yeah.
Shots to the head.
Yeah, tell your friends too, Thompson.
Boys, down here, make yourself known.
Tell your friends too, Thompson. I know they're gonna pop in checks.
2, 4, 6. Hold right there, Chief. Phoenix City Police Department. One more uptown.
Damn,
blood on
bro.
bed.
What?
That's your bathroom here. Yeah, mess. One more down here. Bathroom's clear.
So he just killed them all while there was sleep, bro? And then why is every room so messy?
Or, sorry, I don't know that, but appears to be. Nope. One
That's
more.
it, bro, for real.
Gunshot back in the head. Nobody else. Just a vacuum that's gonna fall.
Wait, so where's the mom?
Go. Sauna. That way. Left. Opening. Safes. Got keys in 2 safes down here.
Wait, did they already say where the mom is at, or is that was just all the kids? Or was the mom the first one?
I got you. Assuming this is outside.
So, all right, like,
Got
come
another
on,
body.
bro.
This is Michael here. Put it in one door, Chief. Hold on.
Come on.
Nope.
Cedar.
Holy shit, bro. That nigga definitely pulled a Chris Benoit, bro. Cause where this nigga at?
Let's talk. I'm just letting dispatch know the house is clear.
Hold on.
Don't come in. Nobody go upstairs and don't let anybody in.
Hey, stay out.
Just right here.
Someone just walked in the house?
We need crime scene tape. Start fencing off everything.
You got some in your car?
No.
'Cause I can't.
Call Gary.
Yeah, I'll call.
Cedar 60. 6W6. Can you notify the county attorney?
Craziest video is still that other lady. I had all those kids in her. That is crazy.
Yeah. I got Travis calling Gary. So we can get things.
Yeah, and I was just with Gary, so
Do you have any crime scene tape in your truck?
I do. Let's keep everything as pristine as we can. Love up, section this off.
Fuck. Must suck being a cop and finding people like this.
Their children, and Torsha's mother, 78-year-old Gail O, were found dead in the home, all with gunshot wounds to the head.
Wait, what?
Michael, Torsha, their children, and Torsha's mother, 78-year-old Gail O, were found dead in the home, all with
so he
gunshot
did kill
wounds to
himself.
the head. Some had been shot multiple times. Once the bodies were located, the patrol officers called in homicide detectives to take over. Upon arrival, they began trying to piece together what exactly went down. Why were there a large number of bodies? Who could have done this to the family? And well, they would get their answers just a few moments later. Next to Michael's body laid a note. Only excerpts have been released. This is nonsense, and I can't handle it for one more day. We will not be a burden on society. I kept asking for help and you wouldn't listen. I would rather rot in hell than to put up with another day of this manipulation and control over me. And if that wasn't enough to determine that Michael was behind the shooting and then took his own life, then a deep dive of his internet history was about to solidify it. On the 30th of December 2022, just 5 days before the shooting, Michael searched the following on Google. How loud is a 9mm gunshot? What does a gunshot sound like? I hear gunshots near my house, what do I do? If you heard a single gunshot in your neighborhood at night, would you immediately recognize it as such? Would you either way be alerted enough to call police, or would you chalk it up?
Okay, so I see what he was trying to do. He's trying to see if the neighbors would immediately catch on to what was going on, so he wouldn't be stopped, I guess.
To being just another sound in
But
the
if he was gonna kill himself anyway, oh wait, if he was gonna unalive himself anyways, then why even search this? This isn't even...
night. How loud is a gunshot in a house? Would a neighbor hear a gunshot in a garage? And how loud is a 40mm
Yeah, I
pistol?
gotta end on
It's clear
TikTok.
then that Michael had been planning the shooting for a brief period, more than likely within the couple of days after his divorce papers were served to him on December 21st. In the few years leading up to the shooting, Michael had been subjected to an investigation.
I'm not media trained yet. I'm not media trained.
Due to allegations made against him by his eldest daughter, Macy. What should be noted is that no charges were ever brought forward because of insufficient evidence and Torsha being reluctant to press the issue further. This was more than likely because they were Mormons and Torsha wanted to maintain a perfect family image within her community. Following the investigation, Michael's behavior changed, but as time passed, he went back to his old self. This time, it was aimed mainly at Torsha. She soon found herself in an extremely abusive relationship, one that consisted of being beaten and berated, having her finances withheld from her, having to ask permission to do things and buy things like groceries, and when she dared to speak up, Michael would make out that she was the one. However, in September of 2022, she built up enough courage to call it a day and demanded that he leave the house immediately to stay with his mother. To her surprise, he did it without any confrontation. Although she called it quits, Michael didn't want to end things.
Yeah, the bit rate sometimes
her
just
back
messes
and
up. I
agreed to
don't
go
know
to
why.
counseling to sort out his behavior. When Michael moved back in, the relationship was much better for a little while. But when he wasn't here, it was a dream. Everything was so smooth. So yeah, Michael ended up back in the family home, but Torsha was stronger now, and the minute he started to act up, which wasn't very long after he moved back in, she filed for a divorce, which took place, as you know, on December 21st, 2000.
Hey, that's it for that video. Realistically, I don't know. I like this was just like it was interesting, but at the same time, I hated the way like it's just only this guy narrating.